What's up, guys? I'm the Russell Gamer. Welcome back to our coverage, our commentary coverage of Extreme Rules here on WrestleDown. We are getting set to witness the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair. Now, ever since SummerSlam took place, there have been a lot of people who disagreed with the fact that they made Bianca Belair drop the title to Becky Lynch in 26 seconds, basically just making her initial title run look like hot garbage, in a sense. And that's just basically picking up the shovel and burying Bianca Belair for no other reason other than the fact they think Becky Lynch probably isn't on. Well, I don't know. I, I mean, what do you think, Ash? I mean, to me, I thought them making her drop the title as fast as she did. For one thing, it makes her title run look like garbage, and two, they're just doing it because it's Becky.
What didn't help was Sasha.
That too.
Mm. It's just. I'm guessing they think it's better for Becky to be the face.
Even though she's been acting heelish.
Fox. No, but Fox.
Well, yeah.
That's why she's on SmackDown. Fox want the big talent on their brand.
Now the question is, are they going to put the title back on Bianca, or are they going to keep it on Becky?
Oh. They're going to keep it on Becky. And Bianca's going to go to irrelevancy again, I fear.
And I still don't think they should do that to her. I think Bianca's too good of a talent just to be put in the mid card shuffle again. That's just my personal opinion on it. I'm not throwing any shade under Becky Lynch in the slightest, but I thought for the better part of 2020 and 2021, Bianca had earned her spot with the performances she's had. And then to just push her aside because Fox wanted Becky? I don't know if I agree with that. And again, it's not to throw shade at Becky at all.
The problem is, because of the draft, it's like, where is everything going? Because to me, it doesn't make sense for the Street Profits and her to go straight back to Raw after a year. Because you see what happens when people flip and flop. Look at Kevin Owens. Look at Miz.
Yeah.
They have switched brands every single draft since they brought it back, I believe.
As now Becky Lynch is getting set to make her entrance in a very unique look as well for her.
She is wearing white because she's the face. I like the gear style.
Traditionally, she's for their.
I appreciate the gear style
Because we're almost accustomed to seeing her in the black and yellow.
keep in mind, remember Seth's most infamous moment?
Yeah, he was in what?
SummerSlam 2018. When he beat Cena for the US title and then retained over Sting immediately after. For the Universal title, or whichever one it was, the Raw top, the Raw title. Let's just say that
Yeah.
he was in white then.
So does that mean shenanigans in this match?
No. Oh, interesting. Bianca actually comes from a place, as does Becky. Charlotte and Bliss come from nowhere.
As
This has got potential
the ring introductions are being
because
made.
we know that they're good. It's just,
Oh yeah,
where's it going?
because it could go either way, in a sense. Because again, there's no bad option in my personal opinion in this sense.
Hopefully.
Well, both women in the match are very very talented women,
Yeah.
and both have been great champions in the past. Becky with a little bit of a unique hairstyle.
There are people who are chanting for Becky. They don't give a damn about her being heel. This is a big problem. This is a big problem. They want her immediately to be the heel, but a lot of people don't care. And they care more about the fact that Becky's back wrestling again. That I would say is an issue.
You know what it reminds
They
me
probably
of?
don't want.
Well, Becky trying for the disarmor, countered by Bianca into the roll up. And you know what that kind of reminds me of, the way you were discussing this? If you think back to when WCW, at one point in the late 90s, or around 98 or 99, tried to turn Sting heel and it just flat out didn't work. Then they tried to do the same thing in Impact Wrestling with him and it didn't work either. Bianca connects with a splash and only got a 2.
I mean, it worked for Main Event Mafia.
To a degree.
It worked there. You can't. That worked. I think you mean more sort of the Joker Sting style stuff. But because he was so good at doing it, it was like, yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that's what matters more. Except Becky has done nothing really special. Everything she's done, well, the whole "I'm sorry to absolutely nobody." That's literally just a Conor McGregor line. Kiss it.
Again, nice agility by Bianca Belair, who then connects with a drop kick. And Becky almost showing some signs of frustration on the outside.
Oh,
She has
Becky is remonstrating Cole. Whoa.
Apparently Becky had some less than disparaging words for Michael Cole. Then again,
And basically Cole saying, if she's got a problem with what I'm saying, surely she'd be more focused on what Bianca's doing to her, rather than being worried about what I'm saying. I'm just a war veteran. I'm a war reporter veteran. Oh, I still remember that. Good.
Becky with a yank of the hair, and all of a sudden now she's got control. Goes for the cover on only a 2 count.
Considering her hair is a weapon, if her hair touches the ropes, does that count as a break?
Well, it's,
Yes.
well, it's part of the body. It's part of the body, so I would say
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Becky seems to be more concerned
Let's go
with...
Becky EST.
Yep.
Let's go Becky. Yeah, that's the problem. She's trying to say I'm the best as if she's trying to get a heel reception. Half the crowd are saying let's go Becky. Here's the problem. That's why I say it's a problem, Billy. This crowd does not care about her being a heel.
Becky connects with a leg drop and then follows up with an elbow right to the chest. And off the ropes again, and went for a seated senton and found nothing but canvas. It looked like she was going either for a seated senton or an inverted leg drop. And now Bianca showing why she's the EST, but again, a yank of the hair of Bianca, and down goes Belair, and Becky could not put her away. In the past, that hair has been somewhat of an asset for Bianca Belair and is turning to be somewhat of a hindrance. As on more than one occasion, Becky has gone to yanking the hair to stop any kind of momentum Belair was trying to mount. As you see right there, or as we see right there, Becky choking the life right out of Belair in the middle rope. I hope you guys have been enjoying these commentary videos, hearing, our take on it and our brand of commentary, so you don't have to listen to some of the suckiness that WWE provides. Becky off the ropes, tilt to whirl, Belair caught him. Becky trying to go into the disarm her. Belair with a counter into the corner, and Belair just caught nothing but canvas. Nothing but turnbuckle. Now she eats the canvas from a T-bone suplex and exploder, and Becky only gets a 2 count. If I remember correctly, that was called the Bexploder. And Becky, with the look on her face that she can't believe she didn't put Belair away after the Bexploder.
I'm trying to work out if what she truly can't believe is the fact that the crowd are cheering for her.
Becky now wrenching on the neck area of Belair in this modified chin lock. But now Belair finding the strength to somehow get up with Becky on her back and backs up into the corner several times. Becky still holding on for dear life, and look at the power of Bianca Belair switching it over to a suplex. Somehow Bianca shifted Becky over into a suplex position, and just powered her down.
The issue here really is the crowd don't mind which one wins. You know, they don't mind Bianca winning because they like her. And they don't mind Becky winning because they like her.
So the question now becomes, is which way do they go?
Well, they obviously go with Becky because SmackDown.
Some one-legged drop kicks right there by
Becky
Bianca.
just drops the title, why did they... If Becky just drops the title, then there was no purpose for the title change happening on...
SummerSlam.
Uh-oh. Is she going to do the deal?
Bianca's got her up. She's already hit one suplex. She's making Becky think about it. And then drops her with the vertical suplex.
She did another semi-deal. Another semi-deal.
Now, if she hits...
There's some booing for Bianca. Oh, dear.
I just don't get it, to be honest with you. I don't get it. And once again...
She was shaking herself as if she was getting yanked there by her hair before it even happened.
Spinebuster right there by Belair. Folds her up like an accordion and only a 2 count. And once again, the long locks of Bianca Belair come into play. But this time, after a tug of war, it was Bianca who won that battle, taking her up into a spine buster and only got a 2. Now, the question I have is, if Belair were to start using her hair like a whip again, would that technically be an illegal object? Is Belair just...
No, because it's part of her hair. Also, that would actually be extreme, so I approve. Make it happen.
Belair hits a fallaway slam, but too close to the ropes. And Belair upset with herself. After that might have been her closest opportunity to winning back the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, if this were any other show other than the aptly named Extreme Rules, let me just say, they're putting on good matches, but they're not putting on extreme style of matches that this pay-per-view is supposed to be known for.
So nobody must be injured for the draft. So why schedule the show in the first place?
Oh, look at the power of Bianca Belair picking Becky off of the top rope in a gorilla press, but Becky got off and rolls her up, and now she's trying to lock on to disarm her.
She's literally under the ropes, ref.
Yep, and now the referee forces the break.
Yeah, because her foot actually got on the rope. Mm.
And again, Becky and Bianca, it's not disappointing at all. It's just, again, we're at a pay-per-view that is supposed to be known as Extreme Rules. And once again, Becky going right for the hair of Bianca. And again, Bianca just outpowering Lynch, sends her to the outside. And now Bianca's got Becky on the... Oh, no. Becky is in a world of trouble. Well, Becky with a counter sends Belair into the steel steps. Ribs first.
That didn't look great.
No, it did not. But now Becky once again going to the top.
Executed well.
Not exactly sure what they were looking for, and Becky connects with a guillotine leg drop and only got a 2. And once again, Becky questioning the referee's count. As we're seeing the replay, it looked like Bianca Belair was going to glam slam Lynch into the steel steps, but Becky countered using her momentum and sent Belair ribs first into the steel steps, and once again drops the leg over the back of the neck of Belair, goes for the cover, and only a 2. And once again, Becky with a look of frustration on her face, being unable to put away Bianca Belair and retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. And for her first real match back, after having her baby and whatnot, Ash, Becky not only looks in fantastic shape, but it also looks like she hasn't lost a step.
Which is good to see. Still doing Let's Go Becky EST.
Oh, manhandle slam, no counter.
I don't know who they want.
Oh, the Jujikatami.
Oh, nearly got the disarmer on.
No, that's a cross arm breaker. That's the Jujikatami. But Belair applying a block.
The commentary was saying it's a disarmer.
No,
Of course, the commentary was saying it was a disarmer. Of
disarm.
course they were.
Yeah, they completely forgot disarmer was when the opponent's on their stomach and she's yanking her up in a Fujiwara armbar.
Roll through.
Yep, into the cross arm breaker, the Jujikatami. Belair applying a block.
Just funny.
Oh, Belair with a roll up. Oh, and oh, look at the power of the EST. Just muscled her up.
God, you try and make it obvious by cupping her head. She made it a bit obvious by cupping her head. Stop doing stuff so we can tell what's going to happen, Becky.
I have to say, this has been a... And I'm not just saying this to say this, but this has been a really good SmackDown Women's Championship match.
Yeah. Crowd's become that exhausted now. They're not doing as much, let's go Becky stuff. They've winded the crowd. I guess that was the hope.
Now both women are just exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. And now it's Belair with the repeated shots. Becky shoves her off. Belair with a roll up. Becky with a handful of tights and only got a 2. And Becky once again trying for the main handle slam and a counter by Belair, but Becky counters into the disarmer. That's the disarmer, guys. And Bianca trying to find some way to get to the ropes. But look at Bianca. No way. Look at the power of Bianca Belair. Literally standing up in the disarmer. And wait a minute. What the hell?
Oh.
Zelina Vega. Sasha Banks.
No, that's not the Banks. Why?
I literally have no
They
idea.
did it again.
It was hard to tell who it was at first with the hair and then the...
Where's your vaccine? Where's your vaccine?
Sasha Banks has essentially screwed Bianca Belair out of the SmackDown Women's Championship, And now a stare down between Sasha and Becky. Becky giving her the thumbs up.
Sasha's going to attack her, and then Sasha's going to be the ultimate heel.
Yep, there's the attack. Double leg takedown in the right hands. Oh, wait a minute. Bianca's back up, and now a paintbrush right there by Sasha Banks follows up with the backstabber. So the question now still remains is what exactly happened with Sasha Banks at SummerSlam?
She got concussed with that stupid spot that they did at the contract signing.
A really different look for Sasha.
2 straight pay-per-views now. 2 straight pay-per-views when the advertised match didn't technically happen.
Yep. And I'm sorry for...
Are they calling an audible because... Are they calling an audible because Becky's still getting cheered? So they need a heel? So they go for the person who was out-and-out face until she was put up against Bianca Belair and then started going heel. Like, oh.
And Sasha Banks leaves both Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch laying in the ring. Bianca wins the match by disqualification. However, Becky retains the championship. And again, a much different look than what we are accustomed to seeing out of Sasha Banks, to say the least.
Kevin just doing camera cuts, so what? Oh no! Now we've got to plug the WWE title match just because. Please watch. Not like anything important happening apart from Monday Night Football.
Well, anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Don't forget, Pro Wrestling 225 presents Fright Night, live October 30th at the Copac Gym in Plaquemine, Louisiana. If you guys want more information on this and any of our upcoming shows, be sure you check out PW225 on Facebook for all the details. So with that being said, guys, we'll see, which I believe the only match that's left is the main event match, the Extreme Rules match. Am I correct in saying that?
Correct.
So we will see you.
Allegedly.
We will see you on the next one.